You're watching Drake Wing Gaming. Enjoy the video.
Hey guys and gals, Never here from Drake Wing Gaming, and Sylving Mounts, the Gaming Dragon. Today I'm coming back at you into the Let's Play episode of Sylving. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump right back into it, shall we? Alarm chain, you were up, and let's go. Are there any you know of that we can use? Not as of yet. I was already extremely lucky to find this one. If I'm diligent, I should be able to find another one in only a few years, and... Years? That came out wrong. I meant it might take a significant amount of time before I can get a new relic, if we're lucky. If? What do you mean, if? You don't know how incredibly difficult it is to find them. Those who own one won't tell anyone about it because they are outlawed. They can be dangerous if in the wrong paws. You mean like yours? Why would you even have one if you knew it was illegal? Now wait just a minute. I did it because we need to know the truth about what your kind did to us 600 years ago. Agnar pulls him to the side. Meanwhile, I'm clenching my hands and holding them to my chest. But it's not helping. These claws keep stabbing me as I try to close them over and over, denying me any release of tension. My grief and frustration swirl together in a vortex of emotion. My sense of powerlessness and rage fuel one another in an endless feedback loop. I think I'm gonna throw up. Lord Mikkel, you need to understand the situation you put him in. He's lost his only way back. You shouldn't speak so dismissively about it. I thought he would understand. I don't even see what the big deal is. Sylvings can live for centuries. Staying a couple extra years should mean nothing to him. My only way back home, gone. Is this what nothing looks like to you? Because of your carelessness, you've dragged him from his home to our world, which you didn't even know existed. Why did I have to meet him in the cave? But bringing him here was not my intention. His black mirror was right there. He was sleeping. I just had to figure out if it could help us in some way. You just a lot of things. You just had to go to the Forbidden Cave without telling me. You saw him and just had to look at his belongings without even trying to be careful. So stop treating this like it's just an accident and start taking this more seriously. Uh-oh. Aaron? You fucking bastard! Lord Mikkel, take cover behind me. This is all your fault. I'm stuck here because of you. If you just left me alone, none of this would have happened. Aaron, you need to calm down. No, shut up. I've had it. Nothing's gone right ever since I met that stupid fox in this fucking cave. Why couldn't you just have left me be, Mikkel? Why do I have to be the one who pays for your stupid mistake? Because of you, I'm trapped in this backwater madhouse for who knows how long. I can't even tell anyone back home where I am. What are people going to think happened to me? Nobody will find me and my family will think I'm dead because I'm literally on a different fucking planet. If your stupid ass didn't come here, I wouldn't look like this. I've got a fucking tail that's not normal. None of this is normal. Aaron! If only you hadn't come here, I wouldn't have chased you because apparently I'm a fucking idiot. If only I chased him. An idiot. Second, y'all. Water time. Oh boy. That part made my throat crack. I slump to my knees, my sight drowned out by tears as the weight of reality presses down on me. I bury my face in my hands, hunched over the ground, crying my heart out. I'm so angry with myself. I knew something was strange from the moment I left the cave. There was no way a huge forest, mountains, and all the other things could have been there. I saw strange, twisted purple trees that on my way out that I've never seen before, and I just ignored it. It would have been so easy to just turn around, get a new phone, and be home already. But no, I had to keep going, despite all the red flags, just because I wanted my phone back. And now, I'm stuck here. What am I supposed to do now? I take a long breath, slowly raising my head to meet their gaze. I feel heavy after crying for so long. Mikkel and Agnar stare at me, clearly uncomfortable. They haven't said anything this whole time. I give a hard sniff as I taste a salty dribble of snot reach my lips. I wipe my sweater arm across my face, sniffing again and letting out a long, uneven groan. Aaron, I didn't mean to let this happen. I was blinded by my fascination with your world, and my mission to understand its magic and the relics, and in my haste, I have taken you from your home. It was a mistake, so that's no excuse. From the bottom of my heart, I truly apologize for doing you wrong. I will make this right. You should come back with us to the house where it's safe. Agnar drops to one knee, offering me his hand. Here, take my paw. I stare at it for a moment, hesitating before taking it and letting it pull me back to my feet. I'm curled up, facing the wall below the window. My mind is swimming with so many thoughts. It's been hours since we got back, but the pit in my stomach's still there. Agnar came up once to give me what was left of the stew. He heated it up for me, but it's long gone cold. I don't have much of an appetite. I was given a new blanket, as the old one had gotten pretty dirty from the trip. I can pick out a few words whenever Mikkel and Agnar raise their voice downstairs, but not enough to understand what they were saying. My mind keeps going back to that white light in the cave. What was that? Did it come from me? If that actually was me, what would have happened if I didn't stop? What if I couldn't have stopped? What if I hadn't wanted to? My list of questions have multiplied from there. Just what even am I at this point? Can I even call myself human anymore? But I'm not a deer either. This isn't me. I can hear the front door open and close, followed by the sound of Agnar's heavy footsteps coming up the stairs. Are you still awake, Aaron? His voice is still gruff, but his tone is very soft from behind the door. I would say it's too late at night to talk, but it's not like I'm able to sleep either. Without a weak grunt, slipping over to sit up by the edge of the bed, I barely registered the cold when my feet touched the wooden floor. Yeah. The wolf... Oh, let me see that. There was an animation. Let's see that again. Oh, okay, just appeared. The wolf glances around the room for a moment, looking hesitant. He walks up next to me, gesturing to the other end of the bed. Can I sit here? Sure. Jesus Christ, that bed is going to explode. He turns and sits down, the bed slowly creaking as the mattress sinks under his weight. His chest swells slowly as he takes a long breath before letting it out through his nose. Oh, wow, that's really well animated. Aaron, I can only imagine what you're going through right now. Must be a lot to bear. I am sorry for what I did back in the cave. When you started to glow, I reached for my sword without thinking. Instead of taking control of the situation, I got scared and only made it worse. I'm sorry, too, for lashing out at you in the cave. I don't even know what happened. I was just so angry, like, that was all I could think of. I promised to help you, that I wouldn't let you come to harm. Damn, that's so well animated. Ooh, excuse me. Agnar turns his head away from me, looking ashamed and at a loss for words. He looks more upset with himself than I could ever be. No, I get it. What happened in the cave was stressful. I mean, if it was the other way around and someone started shouting and glowing right in front of me, I would probably start running or throwing things. That still doesn't excuse what I did. I was trained to be better. That shouldn't have been my immediate reaction. I won't lie, though. It was very scary. I've never had a weapon pointed at me before. But I'm not going to hold it against you. You apologize, so I can't stay mad at you. Besides, getting a sword shoved in my fist isn't even the craziest thing that's happened to me so far. That's a big fat lie. I was scared as hell to get cut by it, but I'm playing it off as if it's nothing. Heh, that's kind of you to say. God, so well animated. Still, I wish I'd done more. I never considered the possibility that Mikkel might bring someone back through the cave, intentionally or not. I should have tried harder to really make him understand the risks involved in visiting your world. I knew he was driven, but I thought he had more self-control. And because of that, you're here. My eyes wander around the dark room, settling on my sweater and satchel on the floor. Yeah, I'm here. I can feel the weight of his paw as it settles on my back. The shape and size are both strange to me, but at the same time it puts me at ease. His eyes meet mine. His amber irises have a gleam of warmth to them. You'll be alright. I'll make sure you stay safe until the day we open the gates again. He doesn't say a word as he keeps his hand on my back, rubbing it in a slow rhythm. I can feel the scritches from his claws to the shirt. It feels nice. He sets his paw back in his lap, holding a soft smile. I kind of wish he'd continue holding his hand on my back, but it was enough to make me feel a little better. Lord Mikkel and I have been talking, and you're welcome to live in this house as long as you're here. He will provide you with everything you may need, and I will be your personal guard while you stay with us. It may take some time to find another relic, but we'll get one. I'm sure of it. But what if I'm found out? You said yourself it would be dangerous if I stay. Should it ever come to that, anyone who may want to harm you would have to go through me. I will turn them into clatterfrank pulp before they can even get a strand of fur from your head. He confidently flexes an arm, showing off his size and strength. He tilts his head in a taunting display, clearly telling me what a would-be assailant would be up against. This sudden bravado catches me off guard, and I smirk back at him. I feel sorry for anyone who dare go up against you, whatever a clatterfrank is. Agnar gives a sly smile, and we both snicker. I'll be here all night, so feel free to come downstairs if you need anything at all. Whatever you may need, I will do my best to tend to it. I mean, within reason, of course. There's a lot I can't do, but I'll try my best. Not that I can't do anything. There's plenty of things I can do, just not everything. Seeing him stumble with his words, it's hard not to smile. It's sweet that he's so kind to me, even after what happened today. My chest feels a bit lighter, knowing that he's got my back. What I'm trying to say is, I'm here for you, for whatever you need. You should try and get some sleep now. It's late. Remember, you're always safe here. Wait, Agnar. I just wanted to say, thank you. For being so nice to me and for helping me so much, even when I'm not a real lion. After everything we caused, I'm just glad to be of help to you. We will get you home someday, you have my word. I smile as he says that with such confidence. It gives me a bit of hope, even if it won't happen anytime soon. Good night, Aaron. Rest well. Good night. It was tough getting up the following day. The sun covered half the bed, but I stayed curled up in the shadow near the edge. Mikhail and Agnar told me to stay inside, to trust them to figure out what to do with me. So all I've done these past couple days is mope around the house and avoid the windows. Not that I have anywhere to go aside from that cave, and what would I do there? Sleep? I doubt it would be as comfortable as a bed and roof over my head. I spent the last day and a half in the bedroom all by myself, sorting out my feelings about being stranded here for who knows how long. Agnar's been bringing my meals up to me. I really appreciate him attending to me while I sort out my thoughts. He also brought me fresh twigs and ground spices. I was confused at first, but he said they were for keeping my teeth clean. Never thought I'd be chewing on sticks to clean my teeth, like a dog. I guess actual four-legged lions do that too. The spices were an odd touch, though. He brought me enough to last for a few days, but I ended up using them all because I kept biting too hard. Controlling the strength of my bites is difficult with how powerful my jaw is now. It felt odd, especially on account of my new pointier teeth, but at least it was something to do, and it helped me freshen up my mouth. The flavor of the spice was close to how toothpaste is, but with a tingling aftertaste, and not the fresh minty sort of taste, more of a salt water mixed with pepper and mint. Today, the first thing I feel when I wake up are the abundant feathers of the thick pillow my face is sunken into. I don't know why I feel so groggy after an entire day of lounging around and doing nothing, but I guess I'm just emotionally exhausted. What happened back in the cave still bothers me. What's going on with me? Did some sort of magic come out when I was upset back then? And no matter how many times I think about it, I'm still clueless as to what it really was. It was kind of scary when I felt that pressure throughout my body, but I'm too curious to ignore it. I've tested a few different things carefully just to see if I could make it happen again. I tried imagining small white sparks coming through my fingertips, like in a movie I saw once. Oh. Some movie, huh? Some movie where a guy shoots lightning from his fingertips. I wonder what that could be. I don't remember what movie it was, but it was the closest thing I can imagine that might work for whatever is in me. I throw my arms toward the ceiling in dramatic fashion, like I'm a wizard casting a spell before chanting the magic words. Abracadabra! Alright, y'all, I'm going to pause it right there. Thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and check out our Patreon if you can. It always helps. Before I go, I'm going to give a quick shout-out to our lovely bronze tier patrons. Thank y'all for all you do for the channel. We greatly appreciate your support. Thank you to our silver tier patron, Cade Silver, and thank you going a bit above and beyond. It's greatly appreciated. And thank you to our new gold tier patron, Zeke. Thanks so much, man. You're awesome. We greatly appreciate your support. Anyway, if y'all want to get your names in the credits, get access to all of our not safe for work contents as little as $5. Alrighty, I love you all, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye!